Well, one of these two teams are just one game away from punching their ticket to go to the Super Bowl. Here today, we are in the AFC Championship game. And there you see the Colts, led by former Highland Scotties quarterback Alex Flanagan, and of course our guy, Josh Allen, for the Buffalo Bills here. Going to square off here today for the AFC Championship game. And like I said, somebody is going to go home happy because they're going to go take a trip to Las Vegas for the Super Bowl. And the other team, well, you're just going to be on vacation, as both of these teams are going to square up here today. And they've had a good run, especially the Colts have a really good run here so far this season. They finished the season off in the AFC South in first place, taking the division there against the Titans, Texans, and Jaguars with a 10-7 record. Alex Flanagan, of course, you guys, if you remember him from the Highland Scotties series, great quarterback, helped us win, I think 2 or 3 national championships, and of course now in the NFL, trying to do the same here as he's trying to help rebuild and I guess recondition the Colts, as the Colts have been looking for a quarterback since the days of Peyton Manning. I would actually after that. I've been looking for a quarterback here to help them out. I think they might have found the young man. Of course, Jonathan Taylor, of course, one of the best young top halfbacks in the league, who's had a great season this year, over 1,000 yards rushing, as well as 17 rushing touchdowns here. And he is going to be a huge problem for us if we let him run around and have too much fun in that backfield. So that's going to be definitely be a challenge for us this week, as we need to make sure we can keep him grounded and not let him do too much here in the game. Got to kind of make sure we kind of neutralize him in his playing style. Michael Pittman Jr. is a great wide receiver here for them, a young wide receiver here who can cause some problems for us as well in the deep passing game, as Alex Flanagan and him have connected several times here this season in the passing game. Of course, in the last game there in the Browns game, there you see 4 touchdowns. Not close, very close, or just a little short there of 1,000 yards this season, but he's been a great asset there for them. And of course, on the defensive side for the Colts here, DeForest Buckner, who is a great defensive lineman, can be a great guy that can plug up that interior line and cause the problems for us in our running game here today. He has 17 tackles for loss, of course 11 sacks as well, and of course he gets around the football very well. He has 66 tackles for the season. Kenny Moore, the second, a great corner here, who could be a problem for us in the passing game, as he is a great man-to-man type of player. As you take a look at his stats here, and there you see his numbers so far this season: 95 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions. And of course, he had a great game there against Cleveland last week there in that one. Of course, it was a close one, 35-30, as Cleveland tried to come back in the second half there with some last-minute scores, but it was too late, too little too late, as Alex Flanagan and company did a great job there. Alex, of course, throwing for 214 yards, 1 touchdown, and a sack, but did a great job maintaining the game. And of course, this man right here put them in the driver's seat here to win that game, as Taylor had 129 yards rushing and 3 rushing touchdowns. Grady Little, another one of our Highland Scotties guys there for Cleveland, had a good game there, but not good enough there to help his team out there last week in that game. And it was a good back and forth there, but the Colts just did a great job there of clock management, and of course keeping them ahead there very early and often in that game. So this week we got to try to do the same thing as we did last week against the Chargers. Utilize the running game here and make sure we get both our guys close to, I think we can get both of them 100 yards for the day, and just really try to take the pressure off of Josh Allen here this week. Of course, Josh did a great job last week not throwing any picks, and that's what we're going to have to try to do here again this week. As we take a look at our game plan there, and of course, Flanagan, great in the short passing game. And of course, we need to do the same, as we do not want to let Kenny Moore have any fun out there picking us off here, because we're kind of due I hate to say this, but we are kind of due for Josh Allen to have one of those games where he throws multiple picks, and that is something I want to try to avoid here in today's game. It's a bit of a windy but cold day here, of course, here in January, here in Buffalo. Fans are out there, and some of them wearing the appropriate weather gear. Some are not. Of course, this is the Bills Mafia. Great crowd out here supporting their hometown team, and of course they are going to do what they need to do best to get behind this team and help them get to the next level here, which is to get themselves into the Super Bowl. Of course, Green Bay and Atlanta will be the late game. I thought we were the late game, but we're actually the early game, as Spectre there brings down the returner, and they'll start there on their own side of the field here. So Alex Flanagan, of course, we know if you've watched the Hide and Scotty series here, he is a bulldog. This kid can fight, and he will not back down. We'll see if that's going to be the case here today, as he's taking on this defense here. Throws this one up the middle there. That one's going to be broken up. Nice job there from the defense, as we're looking at a 2nd and 10 coming up here for Alex Flanagan and the Colts. As Flanagan drops back in the pocket, zips this one there, and that's going to be picked up by Elman. As we remember last week, we see Elman, not an interception, but a forced fumble, grabs it and takes it back for 6. This one, he gets an interception. Unfortunately, cannot take it back for 6, but he does get great field position here for the Buffalo Bills, and that's going to be a great start here for Josh Allen and the offense. As we'll see a 1st and 10 here, ball on the Colts 25-yard line, pass there to Stephon Diggs, and Diggs gets this catch inside the 5. They're going to mark him near the 4-yard line, as that's a nice 21-yard reception. As you see the defense trying to get the crowd behind the offense here. 1st and goal coming up after that great pass. We'll probably go back to the ground game here, as Allen under center here hands this one off to Moss. Moss trying to go up the middle here, but Moss is going to be met up by a group of Colts, and makes a nice stop there on Moss. So now 2nd and goal coming up here, ball on the 3-yard line. They're going to try to run this one again here with Moss. Moss is able to get himself into the end zone, and touchdown, Bills Mafia, as Moss into the end zone there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the postseason, as he is able to stumble his way in there, getting battered around like a ping pong ball, but he's able to get himself in there, and that is a great touchdown and a great way to start here. So great job there for the defense, give him his great field position with that interception, and then Josh Allen and the offense finish it off with a great pass and, of course, a great run there, putting 7 points on the board. Ball on the 25-yard line here for Alex Flanagan. Flanagan throws this one up there, and I believe that's going to go to Pittman for the catch. Nice job there. Just short of the 1st down marker, 2nd and 5, and now Oliver going to met up with Flanagan there on that sack, and Flanagan not happy about that, as he is, of course, going to be meeting up with Oliver here. This is the first time we've actually met the Colts here in this series so far, as we're able to bring down the rookie quarterback. It's now 3rd and 10 coming up here for Flanagan. Flanagan throws this one up there. That's going to be tipped away, and they'll be forced to punt. So we get the ball on our own 41-yard line after the punt. Hand off there to Moss. Moss trying to run this one on the inside, but he's going to be stopped there by DeBuckner for a quick stop for about a quick 2-3 yards on that play. 3rd down. Allen looking to try to see if he can complete the 1st down. He had a receiver there. It looks like he had Cook there and that short passing, but misses him as he gets hit on that throw, and will be forced to punt. So a quick 3 and out there. We'll see now Colts back on the field, and they'll throw this one there. That's going to be caught by reception. Oh, and Jonathan Taylor is hurt, and this might be a huge thing for us. If he is hurt and cannot come back in the game, that really is going to take him now to pretty much be a one-dimensional ball club here. 2nd and 4 coming up. Flanagan here drops back in the pocket. That's going to be thrown, and that's going to be a nice reception for a 1st down. So now ball on 32-yard line here. Handoff to the backup here. He's going to run this one there as Mason able to carry that one for about 9 yards on the carry. Put him now to a 2nd and 1 coming up. So now 2nd and 1 here for the Colts. We'll see what Flanagan's going to do. Flanagan throwing this one there quickly, and that's going to be caught. And that's going to be enough there for the first down as he's able to move the chains there with Weldon. Weldon making a nice catch now. 1st and 10 here for the Colts as they're trying to move this one across the field. Flanagan here, he's going to run here instead. He's going to run this one here, and he is known to do that. Remember from the series, for the Highest Guys series, if he will tuck and run here if he needs to, if he cannot make a play with his arm. And Mason there trying to run this one for the first down, but he's going to be denied the chance to convert here for the first, on that 3rd down for the first, as we'll now see the ball here on own 24 after the punt. Allen here throws a quick pass. That's going to go to Davis. Davis try to get around the defender, but he is going to be taken down there at the 34-yard line. 2nd down. Short, just about a yard there to get to the first down. As Allen here calling an audible here. He doesn't like what he sees from the defense. Now he's going to drop back here, looking down the field here, taking his time here, finds Davis. Davis does a little move, a little shimmy move there, but he will get finally dragged down for a first as they'll be at the 43-yard line of the Indianapolis Colts. It's now 1st and 10 for the Bills as Bills Mafia staying quiet there. We're trying to let the Bills do some work as Moss here runs this one there, and he's going to get dragged down. But he will get enough for a 9-yard carry. It's going to put him at a 2nd and 1. So 2nd and 1 coming up here for the Bills. Ball now in the Colts 33-yard line. Allen, of course, taking his time. Hands this one off to Cook. Cook's going to end up dropping the football, and that is going to be a huge fumble. What a play there from the defense. And we'll see who stripped the ball. Look, he got the ball stripped right from him. A great job there from the defense of the Colts, realizing what's going on. There you see Flanagan getting some last-minute instructions there from Matt Ryan on what he needs to do here now with this possession. So a great turnover there for the Colts. As we'll see what the Colts will now try to do here, try to turn this turnover on points, but no. Nice sack there. Great job bringing down the rookie. As that's a great job. Great blitz package there as they're able to go ahead and get to Flanagan. I believe that's Gurley. And yeah, nice play there from him. Making a solid hit. Takedown there on the QB. 2nd and 15 after the sack. We'll see the ball placed at their own 25-yard line here. Handoff to Mason, and Mason cannot get out of the backfield there. He'll actually, he'll gain actually a yard there. Now we'll see what they can do here on 3rd down. And this will be a big pass here, and it is. Great catch as they cross the 50 there. And a nice reception for the wide receiver there on that play. That is Pierre, as he gets a great pass from Flanagan there. And he gets this one past the 50. Takes him there near the 45-yard line for the first down. Bills defense getting a little concerned here now. 1st and 10. Trying to get the Colts offense off the field. As we'll see Mason there runs this one there, but he's going to be stopped. And it looks like Jonathan Taylor may not be coming back in this ball game. So far, I've not seen him on the sideline yet. 2nd and 10. Flanagan here drops back in the pocket. Flanagan throwing this one up there for a Hail Mary. And no, he cannot get anything out of that play as it's going to be denied there. Nice job. Nice coverage there from our defense. Nice double coverage. As Flanagan here throws this one up there. And oh, the receiver cannot get to that one. It's going to be an incomplete pass. They'll be forced to punt. They put us at our own 19-yard line here with Cook. And Cook is going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss of 2. Nice job there from the defensive line there on that stop. 2nd and 12 now. 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. And a handoff there to Cook. Cook coming off the edge here. Cook stiff arms a man, but he's going to be brought down. And that'll be the final play of the first quarter as the Bills right now take a 7-point lead here against this tough Indy defense. 3rd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. Allen in the shotgun here. Drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here. Got to grow. Well, had enough time there, but decides to throw it off and then throws it way out of range there for his receiver. Will be forced to punt. As we'll see, Mason here now carries this one for some positive yardage. 2nd and 5. We'll see if Flanagan here can get some positive yardage, and he does. And he finds a receiver here, and nothing but green grass here for the touchdown for the Colts. Touchdown, Indiana, as Darnell Moody gets into the end zone. And they put points up on the board here themselves. The first receiving touchdown now of the game here in this one. As look at this. Great catch there. And of course, nobody back there in the secondary to help us out, as that was just blown coverage. And the Colts get themselves on the board here, making this a ball game once again, 7 apiece. 9:16 left here in the first half. Ball placed on our own 22-yard line. Buffalo here trying to get down the field here. Allen here zips this one there over the head of the defender. Gives this one to Stephon Diggs, and Diggs is finally brought down at the 45-yard line. As Diggs did a great job there zipping through that defense there. Of course, Allen did a great job there zipping that one over the defender's head. Cook now has the football here. Cook now running this one here inside the 40 as he gets to the 37-yard line for the first down. 1st and 10 after the nice play there. Play action here from Allen. Allen here looking through this one deep here to find Hunter Cannon, but cannot find him, as that's an incomplete pass. So now we're looking at a 2nd and 10 coming up. Allen here drops back in the pocket. Has plenty of time here in the pocket. Throwing that one up there to Sharir. Sharir will come down with it inside the 5. And that's a great catch, putting him at the 4-yard line. What a play there from him, as that's going to be a nice 34-yard catch for Sharir. Ball now placed at the 4-yard line. 7:22 left here in the first half. Hand off to Moss. Moss trying to find a hole, but just cannot find anything there on that one. He couldn't find the A gap there. So now 2nd and goal coming up. Ball the 3-yard line. They're going to try it again. This time they're going to have to go on the outside there. Moss is going to run this one in there. And that is a touchdown. 2nd rushing touchdown today here for Zach Moss, as he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo, as he is spraying his fellow teammates there with the fictitious water. I guess Gatorade there coming out of the football. Nice job, as they put 7 points, another 6 points on the board. And they'll lead this one now 14-7 here in the late part of the first half. Still plenty of time here for the Colts to do something here, try to get at least a tie the score here. As we'll see a pass there, that's going to go to their tight end, who's going to get the catch and be brought down there quickly for a short gain of about 5 yards on their play. So now 2nd and 5 here under center here for Flanagan. Flanagan drops back in the pocket, drops here, play action, throws that one up there to the receiver, and Moody again. Great catch. Helps out his quarterback there. Gets a huge first down. They're at midfield. 1st and 10. As Flanagan here throws this one up there, and Flanagan overthrows that one to the tight end. Tight end not ready for that play. So now 3rd down here for Flanagan as he drops back in the pocket here. Looking down the field here, looks to the left-hand side, finds his tight end, but they're going to say he's short. And they're going to say he's about an inch or yard too short. So we'll see what they can try to do here on this 57-yard kick. And this 57-yard kick is going to be no good, as that one does not go through. Better kicking chance there than last week's Chargers kicker trying to get that one in there. And it's going to be incomplete kick. No good. And we'll get the ball back here, as Josh Allen has some pretty good field position now here. He can do something with it here, of course. Also, too, work this 5 minutes out of this drive. 1st and goal here after the field goal attempt there from the Colts, and we'll run a quick carry there. And right now, it looks like Alex Edmonds going to have to come off the field here for the Colts, as he is hurting, holding his arm there. Hopefully it's not too serious, as he's going to go back to the back for some x-rays. So now, less than 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. 3rd and 8 coming up here. We'll see Allen here looking down the field here, looking for somebody. And, oh, he finds Hunter Cannon with a great catch. And we see Hunter Cannon get catches like this in Highland several seasons ago in that series. Of course, a lot of those passes were thrown to the guy that we're facing off today, that being Alex Flanagan. So now 1st and 10 coming up, as we'll see a Moss will, of course, run this one there. He'll be short of just getting a yard there. They'll give him a yard for the sake of it. 2nd and 9 coming up, ball on the 18. Hand off there to Moss, and Moss will try to run this one up the middle as he'll get a couple yards on the play. We're looking at a 3rd down here, ball on the 13-yard line, and I imagine he'll try to pass this one this time around. Allen here drops back. Allen, no, going to call his own number instead. And Allen's going to dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills, as the Bills on the board here again. This time, the QB calls his own number, Josh Allen. Nice rushing touchdown for him. And, of course, I got a little nervous when he made that dive there. I'm like, oh, please hold on to the football there as he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And Buffalo leads it now 21-7. 1st and 10 here for Alex Flanagan. Flanagan overthrows this one there. Incomplete pass. We'll see what he can do now here on 2nd down. Ball still on the 25-yard line. Pass there, and that's going to be caught by Gurley. And Gurley says, hey, I sacked you earlier, and now I'm going to get your interception. Nice play there from him, as that's going to get some great field position now here as we're going to be placed at the Colts 38-yard line. And Flanagan, he looked like he's being hunted down there by Oliver and had to get rid of it there. And I think he threw off his back foot. He wasn't playing it correctly. And that will cost you if you don't do that there, kids. As we'll see, Moss here runs this one. And he is going to get pushed out there and finally brought down for a short carry. 2nd down. Ball on the 32-yard line here in Colts territory. Hand off to Cook this time. Cook here trying to hold on to the football there. He will. And he'll be taken there at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. Nice job there from him on that carry. 1st and 10 coming up after that run play. Allen here drops back in the pocket. He's now going to be picked off. And that's the first interception of the postseason here for Josh Allen, as Gilmore gets the catch. And, he's like, yep, I'm looking good here, as he gets a nice interception there. And the Colts will get possession here back in their own side of the field, as we were trying to do something with that drive but couldn't do anything, as Allen just did not do a good job there reading that one, reading the defense on that play. Nice job there from Gilmore. Can't get mad about that. 1st and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. Flanagan and shotgun, hands this one off to Mason, and Mason is going to be stopped in the background as he cannot get back to the line of scrimmage there on that play. He'll lose a yard as Ella Oliver makes a nice tackle, wrapping him up here. Let's take a look at the replay, and he sees the Mason running there. And Mason, he's a big boy. Looks like he can, not to mention he can run pretty well. Doing a good job of that here today, taking over that those running back duties here, as looks like Jonathan Taylor may not be coming back in this ballgame here today. 2-minute warning now here for the Colts, as we'll see a quick pass. This will go to their tight end, and they're going to bring him down. But they're going to say he'll just be short of it, as Flanagan now calls everybody on the line here. 30 inches, a quick pass there to the tight end again. Gets shoved out of bounds there at the 38. And that's going to be a 1st down here for Colts and Flanagan. Flanagan just trying to make sure this defense does not get their subs in here. He's trying to get them on the line quickly. 1st and 10. And a quick pass there. Again, off balance, but this time he was able to get this one there to the receiver. As that's going to be Mason on the catch. So now 3rd and 12 coming up here. Ball their own 36-yard line. Flanagan under center here. Flanagan dropped back here. Zips this one there. That's going to be caught, and they're going to say no. Incomplete pass. He could not keep his feet in bounds. And I think, matter of fact, I think he might have been even short. I think he caught that one out of bounds. Wasn't even short. So they'll be forced to punt. So now we have the ball on our own 29-yard line here. 1:05 left. Allen here drops back in the pocket here, throws one up the middle, and that's going to be intercepted again, as this one's going to be crossed this time. What is Josh Allen doing? That I know he was trying to, what he did last week was amazing, but he had a guy right there that was looks like it was Cook right there. He could have usually throw that one to Cook short there, but no, he throws it deep. And Cross is able to get the interception. So they get field position out their own 41. Flanagan here gets another shot here at us and try to tie this one up, or try at least to be within 7 of us before the half. And a timeout being called there by the Colts. We'll see now 2nd and 2 coming up. Flanagan here throws a screen pass, and that's going to be a fumble. It's going to go out of bounds. Intended there for Mason. As they're looking at it now, a 3rd and 9 coming up. Let's see here on the 41-yard line. Flanagan here. He's got to get rid of it here. And Flanagan can't do nothing with it but sit down and take a sack as Russo and company get on the sack. And Buffalo is going to take a quick timeout now here as they realize they have a shot maybe of scoring a play here after the field goal or after the punt attempt. So now the ball placed at the 35-yard line. We'll see if Allen can be more cautious and more, maybe get the ball out this time a little more quickly. He's going to be forced to take another timeout, his 2nd timeout now, as they have 1 timeout remaining. He got sacked pretty good there. Looked like he was trying to look for a deep pass there. I'm not sure who that was to, but Allen out here dropping back in the pocket here, looking up here, firing this one there deep. It's going to be tipped away and almost taken away there again by the Colts defense. 3rd and 18 now. Ball on their own 27 with 24 seconds left here. 1 timeout remaining. Allen here drops back in the pocket. Oh, and Allen's going to be getting met up there, and that is going to be a sack. Nice job there from the Colts as we burn our we get have to force a field or we're forced to punt there as Mason out here runs this one here, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds at the 48. 5 seconds left here. 1 play left for the Colts here as they have 1 timeout remaining. So this will be it. Colts, QB, Flanagan throws this one up there, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. And that is how the first half is going to end. Man, we have now thrown 2 interceptions now with those final 2 minutes of this quarter. That is unacceptable there from Josh Allen. What is going on? I think I may have spoke too soon. I think I jinxed him talking about interceptions. But there you see the look for the Super Bowl there. And, of course, Atlanta will have to go to Green Bay to take on the Green Bay Packers, who are the number 1 seed. Atlanta, the number 5 seed. And they have a big task on their hands here as they'll have to take on the Mean Green up there in Green Bay. Remember, Aaron Rodgers is still with them here in this, at least in this version of Madden. And, of course, he'll have everybody expecting a lot of big things from him. And we'll see if he can deliver. And, of course, Riddle, the QB for Atlanta, of course, is going to be trying to take his team to the Super Bowl here as well. So we'll see the kickoff now, as, of course, we'll get the ball here to start off the second half of the game, as we'll return this one back to the 23-yard line. And that'll be a 1st and 10 here for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, as the Bills Mafia trying to get behind the Bills here, being kind of quiet, as we have not been, we had a pretty much disastrous 2-minute drive there, as now Calvin Parker's taking a knee, and he is hurting. He's grabbing his wrist. Hopefully it's not too serious, but O.J. Howard will come in and take a spot there, as Parker will head to the locker room for a quick x-ray there. Hopefully it will come back negative. 2nd and 11 coming up after the play, as we'll hand this one off to Moss. And Moss, great block there, looking for another one there, but unfortunately gets taken out at the 37. And that's another great run there. That's about a good 13 to 14-yard carry there from him, as they again move the chains. 1st and 10 after that carry. We'll see Josh Allen now going back to the air here, and Josh Allen throwing this one there, and oh my goodness, almost was taken away And we'll take a look here. Calvin Parker got a strained bicep. It's a minimum risk, but we might just keep him out for a while here. So now second and 10 coming up here for Allen. Allen here dropping back here, looking here, fires this one there. He finds Stephon Diggs. Diggs does a little spin move, but then brought down at the 33 as he is helping out his homie Josh Allen on that play. Got to get the passing game going here. Ever since those 2 interceptions, Allen's been kind of a little worried about throwing the ball. So we'll see a quick pass here. And no, he cannot get rid of it. And that ball's going to be fumbled, but it's going to be picked up by Bates. Great job for his awareness there on that one, keeping us the possession there. As now we're looking at a 2nd and 17 here. And Allen, I think he was waiting for Diggs to get open a little bit further out in the middle there. But thank goodness Bates was able to pick that one up and able to hold on to it. So we still got possession here now on a 3rd and 17 coming up. Allen here making some changes now. As we see Diggs on the far left, or excuse me, far right, McKenzie, and then Sharir. As this is going to be a play action here. We'll see this deep pass here, and oh my goodness, he finds Diggs on that deep pass. Great job there, drawing that up, and Diggs into the end zone there. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bills Mafia go wild here as this is a great pass here. Look at this. Throws that one up there, lobs it up. And that is going to be a 55-yard pass. And right in the bucket there for Stephon Diggs. We'll see a 1st and 10 here for the Colts as they'll get back on the field here offensively. First drive here in the second half. Ball on the 35-yard line for a 2nd and inches. Handoff there to Mason. Mason breaks off a tackle. Finally getting wrapped up at the 42. As they're on their own 42-yard line. Flanagan throws this one there. That one gets tipped away there for the defense. Easily could have been a pick 6 if the defender would have held on to it. Now 1st and 10. Handoff to Mason again. And Mason won't get any yardage on that play as he'll actually lose. And we'll see now what they can do on 3rd down. Quick pass, screen pass there in the backfield, and he just gets back to the original line of scrimmage. So they'll be forced to punt. As we'll see, Moss carries this one there for about a yard on the play. 2nd down, ball placed on the 25-yard line. And a handoff there to Cook, and Cook gets a good block there. And he's going to be taken there at the 40. If he could just had one more good block, he would have definitely been gone into the end zone on that play. 1st and 10. We'll see what they can try to do here. Ball on their own 40-yard line. Moss in the backfield here. Handoff there. This is that shotgun move there as they like to run that from time to time. Confuse the defense, make them think they're going to pass. I'm really going to run. Cook here runs this one up the middle there. Enough there for the 1st down. And again, to be able to remove the chain gang. Really getting some work in here today on this drive. 1st and 10. Allen here calling an audible. Allen here drops back. His X Factor's lit up. So is this man right here, Stephon Diggs, as he gets a great catch there at the 32-yard line in Colts territory for a huge 1st down. So this drive is looking very successful right now as we do lead at 28-7 here in this one. And we'll see Allen here drop back in the pocket. Throws up the middle there to Hunter Cannon. Cannon drops the football there. We don't see that too often from Hunter Cannon. And that ball now is going to be Colts property as he drops the ball inside the 20 of all places. And then he's trying to fight and hold on to the football there, but he gets stripped away. And now the Colts will have the football here inside their own 20 here. So now we'll see what they can do here. The ball plays at the 9-yard line. Hand off to Mason. Mason, a little hurdle move there, and he'll get to the 21-yard line for a nice and big run there from him as he's able to move the chains. Big boy knows what he's doing with that football there. 1st and 10 coming up. As we'll see a handoff there to Mason again. Mason being brought down by Bernard, but Bernard needs a little help, and he does get the help as Mason gets a yard on the carry. This Mason guy is a big, tough boy here. You got to have a lot of bodies on him to make sure you can bring him down. As we'll see a pass here, that's going to go up, but no, cannot come down with it. And that's going to force the Colts to make a punt. A minute 26 left here in the third quarter. Handoff to Cook. Cook's going to run this one on the outside. Makes a nice run there as he scampers there for a huge run. Getting over 60 yards for the day here as they all move the chains to the 47-yard line. Now in Colts territory. Colts defense here. Trying to, they've so far did a great job there in that last drive, stripping the football there from Hunter Cannon. Now they're going to try to see if they can try to do the same thing again here. Play clock running down to 6. Allen here drops back deep in the pocket here, looking down the field here, and now that one almost gets taken away, but it's going to be batted away there. Great job there from the defense watching the QB's eyes. 2nd and 10. Allen back in the shotgun here. Looks like they're going to go try to pass again here. Play action. Allen here throws this one up there. That's going to go to Sharir. Sharir's going to get a great catch. And that's going to place him there inside the 30. Put him somewhere near the 20-yard line for that huge first down. What a play there, as he has now 2 catches for 60 yards. He's been clutch in situations like this. So now 1st and 10. Allen here drops back in the pocket. Throws this one there to McKenzie. McKenzie trying to look for a block from Moss, but could not get it, but gets enough there for a couple yards there on the play, and that'll be it for the third quarter. Colts trail here by 3 scores, 28-7. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Buffalo Bills as Allen's X Factor still litting up, and litting up good as Hunter Cannon gets hit again, this time able to come down with it and hold on to it as he'll get a nice catch there. As it's now looking at a 3rd down here. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to throw to Hunter Cannon again here. This is a great situation for him to do something now. As they will again throw to Hunter Cannon. Cannon trying to hold on to the football there. He is thrown down. And nice catch there as Moore try to strip that one from him. As they'll be placed at the 8-yard line. Big man needs to hold on to the football here. This is his time now to do something great in the red zone here. Allen here calling an audible. Hunter Cannon there, and they're the tight end position, and they're going to throw it to him again inside up the middle there, and that's a touchdown. Hunter Cannon, and the Buffalo Bills do it again as they get in the end zone there. Now it's going to be a 35-7 ball game. Great job there of trying to invest that confidence into Hunter Cannon. He had that big drop there. He looked like they were throwing a lot more to him on that previous drive, the drive that he dropped the football, and he redeemed himself this time around by getting into the end zone, hold on to it, and gets a touchdown. 35-7 here in Buffalo. Buffalo is making a nice lead here, and just 8 minutes away from getting themselves a return back to the Super Bowl. We'll see a quick pass. That is going to be caught for the Colts, as Flanagan makes a nice throw there. Nice reception as they do get another first down. Flanagan again drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side looking, fires this one there. Nice job. And he's able to find Moody again, who's already been in the end zone already for him today. We'll see what they can try to do now here as we'll drop back here from Flanagan there. And that's going to be thrown to, I believe, Mason for that short catch. 2nd and 1. We'll see Flanagan here again throwing this one up there. That's going to go to the receiver, and the receiver will get a nice catch for another first down by Pierre. So now Flanagan here hands off to Mason, and Mason gets not anything on that play. Actually, he gets dropped back to, as there'll be a 2nd and 12 coming up. So now 2nd and 12 coming up here. 6:25 left here. Ed Oliver moving down here to find Flanagan again. And Flanagan not happy about that. That's going to be a huge sack there for us, as it makes it now a 3rd and a mile here for him as they bring him down. The rookie going down here. He's been doing a good job here moving the football down the field, but when it comes down to the red zone here, he just doesn't know where that blitz is coming from or who it's coming from or where it's coming from. And that's a good thing for us. 3rd and 21 now coming up here for Flanagan. As Flanagan here again throws this one up there. That's going to be a deep shot there. That's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. As Moody again gets another one there. 35-14. And looks like the Colts are going to try an onside kick here. Less than 6 minutes left here in this ball game. We have to call a quick timeout. Get our hands team out there. As we'll see the kick. And that's going to go to Hunter Cannon here. Cannon's going to try to hold on to it and try to go down. He does, as we'll get the ball at the 46-yard line with 5:53 left. Colts try to get an onside kick there, but it didn't work for them. So now their job is now to make sure we don't score. 35-14. Colts trailing, as will be an I formation here. And we'll hand this one off to Cook. And Cook will put his head down and get a nice carry for about 3. We'll see now 2nd and 7 coming up. Allen, of course, taking his time here with the play clock. As he'll hand this one off to Cook, and Cook's going to run this one here on the left side edge there. And makes a nice run there for about 20, or about, I'd say about 20 on that play. Put him now at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. And now in I formation again. And again, just making play the waiting game here. Hand off to Moss. Moss trying to hold on to it. As the Colts defensive line trying to do a decent job. So far, been doing a good job here of really trying to strip the ball from us. And put some good hits on us. It's worked a couple times, worked out for them. But for the most part here, we've held on to it now. So now we'll see a 3rd and 10 coming up here. We don't necessarily need to get the first down, just need to be in field goal range. And of course, we're not too worried about the score right now. Play action here for Allen. Allen, he's got to get rid of the football here. He waited too long. Allen going to call his own number instead. Gets to the first down marker, and he's getting pushed out to 11. Nice play there from Allen. That could have went sideways there. They could have hit him really good and had him drop the football. But he's able to stay in there tough and take the hit for the first down as Allen now drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here, throws this one up, and that's going to be batted away. It looks like intended there for Sherrill, I think, on that, or excuse me, McKenzie on that play. So now, 3rd and 10. Allen here is going to call his own number instead. We seen him do this last game, and he gets there, but he's going to be short of the first down. As they're going to mark him at the 4-yard line. So, 4th and 2 here. We'll see what the Colts have to deal with here. As the Bills are going to come out here, and they're going to try to go for it here. They're going to try to get the first down here. Looks like by the ground game. So now 4th and 2 coming up here with the play clock running down to 5. Hand off there to Cook, and Cook's going to go right up the middle with no problem. Untouched, and touchdown for James Cook. What a run there. As the Colts showing off here. Nice run there on that play. As they're able to put another 6 points on the board here. And a great job there now, making it now 42-14. 3:09 left here. Plenty of time for this drive to get something going here for the Colts. As the Colts should have, kicked the ball a little bit better there from themselves, but they just gave us, too much time on the clock, and of course, just a short field there to score. Doesn't take too much for us to do so, as we'll see a quick pass, and that's going to be caught there for a short carry or short reception. Now 3rd and 8. Flanagan here throwing this one there deep. That one's going to be dropped. Incomplete pass. They're now looking at a 4th down. Last chance now for Flanagan to do something for the Colts, as that one's going to be passed and that one's going to be caught. And it's going to be a great catch there for the receiver. And that's a huge first down. Or no, incomplete pass. Excuse me, incomplete pass there. I thought it was going to be a first down, but no, they say it's an incomplete pass. So we'll get the ball on turnover on downs. That's now Cook just trying to be nice here and run the football here and try to milk the game clock as much as we possibly can. We're going to have the 2-minute warning here coming up here, but I'm sure they'll snap it before then. as they'll go ahead and they'll go ahead and no, they're not going to snap it. They're going to take the 2-minute warning here. And, of course, now they got a chance now here really to not too much Indy can do, as they do have all their timeouts, but this one's out of range for them to try to come back in this one here as Cook gets stopped there at the 20. 3rd and 3 coming up. And, of course, the play clock ticking away here as the Colts, unfortunately, their season's going to come to an end. But the Buffalo Bills are going to move on and go to the Super Bowl. And, of course, the question is, who are they going to face in the NFC there for a chance at the Super Bowl there in Vegas? As we'll see, the kick here is up, and they're going to put an extra 3 points on the board there, making it 45-14. And that right there is your ball game as we win this one here. We are the AFC champions, ladies and gentlemen, for the 2nd year in a row. Congratulations there to the Buffalo Bills as they will bring home another AFC Championship trophy. Congratulations there to Josh Allen and company on this one, as they had a great day. Did a great job there scoring. Of course, Josh Allen, maybe not had the perfect day there, but nonetheless, his counterpart there, Flanagan, had 2 interceptions as well. But nonetheless, we're going to walk out of here with the AFC Championship. And that's something, Madden, if you're watching, definitely put that ceremony in there, for the AFC or NFC Championship. That's just another way of, getting us the gamers immersed in the game. So as you take a look there, final score 45-14. Great victory there. As, I was really thinking, after I seen that Jonathan Taylor going down, I'm like, oh, this might be it. This might be that might have been the Achilles heel there that takes them out. And for a while they were one-sided, but then they brought in Mason, had him run there for a while, and he did a great job there. Doing what he could do, but the sacks and all that kind of stuff on Flanagan really did a number on him. 15-27, 299 yards. Completed 55% of his passes. He had 2 touchdowns and also got picked off twice in that game. Not the best game there from Josh Allen, but nonetheless, we were able to win this one and help him out. Let's take a look here on the ground. Nobody got 100 yards for the day here for us for the Bills there, but Cook, 16 for 94. Moss, 16 of 57. Josh Allen, 3 for 33. He had a rushing touchdown as well. Moss had 2 rushing touchdowns, and Cook had 1. Of course, Allen and Cook both had a fumble in the game, but we're not going to talk about that. It happens. Hunter Cannon him and Diggs had the most receptions, 5 catches apiece, but Cannon had 72 yards and a touchdown. Diggs, 5 catches, 131 yards and a touchdown for him. Davis, 2 catches for 33 yards. Sharir had 2 catches for 60, and McKenzie had a catch for 1 catch for 3 yards in that ball game. So nice day there for Diggs and Cannon, especially for Diggs there, over 100 yards for the day. And then take a look at your tacklers. Fleming, Jackson, and 2 others had the most tackles, 7 for the game. Ed Oliver and Russo both had 2. And nice day there for them. They did a great job. 2 sacks apiece from them. I think we had a total of 6, as 200 individuals had 1 apiece as well. And of course, forced fumbles as well. And of course, no touchdowns to take. No, we didn't take nothing back, but a couple times we had a couple scary moments there. Flanagan threw a pick, and we could have easily took it back for a pick 6, but could not hold on to it. Flanagan, there you see, 28 of 45, 306. He had 2 touchdowns and also 2 interceptions. Ben Mason, very good kid. 2 years. This is his 3rd year here in the NFL. 11 carries for 33 yards. Pretty good day there for him. Just they had a slow start going. Of course, you don't expect your backup coming in there when you got a well-known halfback like Josh Jonathan Taylor, excuse me, to do that work there in the backfield. Moody, he had 2 catches he had 2 touchdowns on 5 catches, 145 yards for the day for them. Big day there for him, but unfortunately just comes up short as they just had a lot of opportunities they missed out on of scoring on us. And of course our defense was just being monsters towards Flanagan when he did get to the red, got close, either in the red zone or came close to the red zone. We were just putting on a show there, and the defense was just devouring them. So nice job as we pull off the victory there. Of course, Aiden Johnson, the other rookie, he had a pretty decent game there as well against us. And then Stephen Gilmore had that interception, former Patriot, now Colt. Ugh. And of course, Nick Cross as well had an interception. So fortunately we got hit by the INT bug, but it didn't hurt us too much there. I will say that. But unfortunately, I thought we was going to go to the postseason with no interceptions, but not such the case there. So, and like I said, I think I jinxed Allen on that beforehand. Teron Johnson has a skill point there, so we're going to use that. And then Jonathan, look at this, abdominal tear for Taylor. He's going to be out for the rest of the season. And as you take a look, the Falcons, they go on to win the NFC Championship game against the number 1 seed Green Bay Packers. So it's going to be the number 1 seed from the AFC and the number 5 seed from the NFC taking on each other in the Super Bowl. So it's going to be Bills versus Falcons coming up very soon here on the channel. Wow, what a game here. This should be a good one. I believe there are a couple of Highland Scotty players on that Falcons team. I have to look it up and see. I know there's at least 2 for sure. But of course, Riddle, this will be his 2nd year in the pros. And of course, we'll have to see what he can do as their QB there in Atlanta and see if he can bring a championship to them this season. Of course, we're looking for our 2nd straight in this series. And to do that, we're going to have to make sure, one, got to keep Josh Allen from avoid throwing picks there. But most importantly, get that running game going early and often. And really just play some solid defense. So we'll talk more about that coming up in the next episode as we'll take a look at the Pro Bowl numbers and give you guys a little bit of a preview of that Super Bowl coming up between us and the Falcons coming up in a Bills Mafia sit down. That video will be up here very, very shortly here on the channel. And then it'll be the Super Bowl there. Buffalo Bills taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And we'll see who's going to bring home that trophy. But that's it for this episode of the Buffalo Bills franchise. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, as well as hit that bell notification so you guys can be part of the notification squad to be notified when videos happen to drop and are uploaded here to the channel. Don't forget to also check us out over our 2nd channel over on ESGNet Plus LP, as we got some great content over there as well. And I think you guys will really enjoy what we have over there as on our 2nd channel. But that's it for this episode. So Bills Mafia, go crazy. We're going back to the Super Bowl, and we're going to bring home another trophy here. But we've got to get rid of those dirty birdies first, and we'll see if we can do so there. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy. Have a great day, and I will see you all next time.